So I normally don't post long form videos on Monday, but I'm going to start a new thing that I haven't seen anybody else do. So instead of 3 videos a week, I'm going to be doing 4. And every single Monday is going to be Pokemon Market Monday. So every Monday morning, I'm going to post a video. Try to keep it, on the shorter side, 10, 15 minutes. And we're just going to go through all the products, all the sales that happened over the last week. So that way, if you watch every single week, you will never miss out when a product goes up. You won't come back and check, oh, Fusion Strike is now over $200 when the last time you checked was $140 and you kind of missed out. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. You can also become a member for 99 cents a month. You can ask me whatever investment questions you want, and we have a ton of exclusive content on there. Let's get started. All right, we're going to start off with 151. Especially 151, you guys do not want to miss out on this. So when prices start moving, we have no idea when the next reprint's going to be or what we're going to get. They almost never reprint everything, so you never know. So it's good to just keep your eye on these prices. Looks like the 151 Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box is now over 100. The booster bundle's still around the same. Looks like 35, 40 bucks. And the regular 151 ETB's around, mid 50s. Looks like the 151 Alakazam is still pretty affordable. And you're getting 4 packs in that. Poster collection comes with 3 packs. So, nothing too crazy yet for the 151. Nothing's moving too much yet. So, alright, we're going to check Celebrations. I think people are really sleeping on Celebrations. I think it's going to be the next set to really, really pop off. So, Celebrations ETB. And what's nice about us doing this every week, and I'm going to put different stuff on every week. It's not going to be the same exact video. I'm always going to try to put the most popular sets, though. So, 151, Crown Zenith, and stuff like that. But we're going to also do single cards, too. But 151 and Celebrations, they could pop off at any time. Especially with all the Sword and Shield stuff going off right now. You never know. And this stuff has a little bit of a premium. I mean, the collector's chest is over $40 now. The regular ETBs, mid-70s. So some of this stuff is still affordable. The Dark Sylveon, Charizard. And I always say this, TCG Player is never the cheapest. So when you see that price on TCG Player, just know you can always find it $5, $10 cheaper at least somewhere else. It just takes time. Alright. Flying through this. Evolving Skies. Now this is the one that's going crazy, of course. Everybody knows about the booster boxes. Let's check the sleeve boosters. I feel like nobody really talks about these. Let's check this last month here. So they went from 10 all the way up to 12. A couple sales at 11. So right around $12 now. Wow, someone bought 10 unopened at $14.69. So yeah, these numbers are... Yeah, that's 15 bucks. I feel like this graph is always a little delayed. Like a week, it seems like. So, wow. Sleeve boosters are going up. I have a ton of sleeve boosters. Let's check these ETBs. I got 4 of these at 80. So, 120, 85, 81, 94, 88. So, but everybody's going to start, look at these prices now. It's gonna be hard to find it under $100 now. So definitely check out. Probably same with the other one. I think this one's less popular. Yeah, this one's a little less popular. 95. I guess it's about the same. 92, 85. No, it's the same. Before there was a bigger difference, but now I don't think people care. But yeah, that's crazy. And we'll just check the Evolving Skies booster box just to see what the last sales were over the last, the current weekend. And we can always check the view more data. So the prices are all over the place right now. So they are leveling out at about $700. I don't trust these $300, $400 ones. They could be damaged, whatever. But someone bought 2 at $797. That seems like a panic buy. A couple of, that's the one I seen a few weeks ago or a week ago. $777, someone bought 3. And people will pay a little extra to get it from a really good seller that they know or whatever, People don't mind paying a little premium on some of this stuff, but I wouldn't. So it looks like $700 right now is the current price. Let's see what we can get one for, if they even have one. We got to check. Unopened. Yeah, because then too, you don't want to buy it from just a new seller, 0%. 100%, 25 sales. Yeah, about $700, 710, 715 from like a good seller. So it's getting expensive. All right, next on the list, Crown Zenith. Now this is a set too that I really think everybody's sleeping on. The ETBs have not really moved yet. I still want to get a ton of these. If you look at the last month, it's gone down actually. These were $56. And here's the thing. People are not thinking about Crown Zenith. It's the last yellow border set in Pokemon history. It's the funnest set to open in Pokemon history. What are we doing, guys? I really think these ETBs are going to be very expensive down the road. Even though they printed a ton. And we could still get a reprint. You never know. Especially with these sets like this, where the ETB is the best product, there's always a chance the ETBs get reprinted. But when you're still getting it at, the MSRP or even cheaper, totally feel safe to buy it. These figure collections kind of have a premium. And then the Crown Zenith tins, I love these things. They're still around, $20, $25 a tin. Awesome. They got, exclusive promos, brand new arts, illustration rares. They really remind me of the tag team tins. But in my opinion, the promos aren't as good because they're not textured and not tag teams. But in my opinion, these are almost better because they come with 4 Crown Zenith. And I know this tag team tins got reprinted. And they have not the best pack selection in them now. I mean, back when you got team up packs, obviously that's better. But I think these tins are going to be a gold mine down the road. I love these things. All right. Next, Scarlet and Violet booster boxes. Just keeping an eye on them. I think we have plenty of time with these. No rush. The only time I would maybe rush a little bit is if you're seeing them for like that crazy $80, $70 TikTok price. Buy them. Buy whatever you can sealed. And Temporal Forces, be careful ordering. I've seen a lot of videos of quality issues of the sealed wrapper, so I definitely recommend going to your local, your local game store and buying it in person or whatever, Facebook Marketplace, whatever it is, because you need pictures because they look rough and you're not going to want that if you're trying to keep it sealed. So yeah, go through that quick, just keep it an eye. And here we go, Sword and Shield booster box. So now we're getting to the good stuff here. Now, I got every Sword and Shield booster box on here except Evolving Skies because we already went through Evolving Skies, obviously. Fusion Strike is now over $200 a box, which is crazy because with all the big hype of all the cards stolen, everybody thought that set was just going to be garbage forever. And it does have really good art. And I really like how the box looks itself. Like the pink box, it really stands out from all the other booster boxes. Like every time I see it, sticks out. Vivid Voltage 130, Chilling Rain 180. I'm surprised Fusion is above Chilling Rain, to be honest. But it's whatever. Hopefully people are sitting on a bunch of Fusion Strike. Congratulations. If you got it around $100, that's great. Lost Origin, yeah, that's $169 now. Last time I checked, $165 for like the cheapest you could get it for. Brilliant Stars, $155. Astral Radiance is creeping up. Silver's about the same. Rebel Clash. People say short printing sets does not really matter. Rebel Clash is 100% proof. It does. When Rebel Clash came out, it was like right at the beginning of COVID, I want to say. And there was not much gameplay, like live gameplay. And this set was good for the TCG. But with no live gameplay, this set was not as popular as it should have been, and it was just short printed, and it's worth a ton. And not many people really wanted it. It's a good set. It's got the nice starter Pokemon, got nice rainbows and stuff like that. But Still, short printed, and look at how expensive. Even the ETBs are expensive. Just the whole set itself was short printed. I think you can get like sleeved boosters and like the single packs relatively cheap compared to the actual booster boxes and ETBs. Yeah, I've seen videos recently of people saying that short printing doesn't matter. It's a myth, you know. We have proof right here, Rebel Clash. The set that not everybody loves. It wasn't the most popular. Not every YouTuber hyped it up. It's just short printed, and look how expensive it is. Darkness Ablaze creeping up, 150. Battle Styles, looks like it went down from last time I looked. I could have swore it was at 115 market price. So yeah, not too bad. I'm going to click on Fusion Strike. Let's check the recent sales. 207. Wow. 258? What the heck? 219, 252. Wow. 125 at 3. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Sales are all over the place. So yeah, it's crazy right now for Sword and Shield booster boxes. I feel like FOMO's kind of starting to kick in and people are starting to panic. So that's not very smart to do that. But, you know, people said not to buy Evolving Skies at 250. Look at it now. So, you never know. These sets are probably going to gain more. It's just going to take a little bit. But all right, let's go to the Elite Trainer boxes. It's good to keep an eye on these because you never really know if they start moving in price. You know, now's the time to buy. I mean, 25, 30 bucks, 20. I mean, these things are supposed to be $40 at Walmart. It's just crazy. So such good deals. And we even got some Pokemon Center exclusives. 50, 60. Let's go over here. Brilliant Stars is still pretty affordable. Sword and Shield ETBs are going up in price. So if you guys got any of those. But not too bad. I mean, still relatively affordable. I like it. So you got options. Because I know a lot of people just cannot afford booster boxes. I know a lot of people, just myself personally, I know so many people that just, you know, would love to get a $30 ETB, a $25 ETB. So definitely check that out. And then, yeah, if you look, this is the best selling right now. And Champion's Path is the best selling ETB. Yeah, I forgot to do that. Let's check the booster boxes real quick. So, yeah, the best selling Lost Origin, Fusion Strike, Chilling Reign. Evolving Skies would be number 1, but we did that separately. And then for Scarlet and Violet, Temporal Forces, Paldea Evolved, obviously. So I like that they got the best selling option there. All right, let's get into some singles. These are the Temporal Forces special illustration rares that just came out over the last weekend. Looks like Raging Bolt EX is one of the most expensive cards. I thought Walking Wake would do a little better. Iron Leaves, I think, is the most expensive card, right with Raging Bolt. So, Gouging Fire, not bad, mid-60s. The Morty's Conviction's doing good. See, prices are all over the place. Never buy on pre-release unless you're really big into the TCG. Then it's kind of nice having that brand new card to flex, but you are going to lose some money, which is understandable. But people that are played just don't care. I get it. I've been there. But yeah, kind of crazy prices. These will all drop hard. I kind of knew a lot, like there was not going to be cards over $100 for this set. But it's good art. I love the Raging Bolt art. In my opinion, Raging Bolt and the Iron Leaves art are so good. Iron Crown's great too. Not a big fan of the Gouging Fire art. It looks like it's the Koraidon EX art with just Gouging Fire there. But almost worse looking background even. So, and Walking Wake I feel like could have been better. So yeah, those are the Temporal Forces. And then we're just going to check out some of those popular cards. These are some of the best selling cards on TCG Player. So Mew, this is 3 months, was 136 down to 75. I really think this is going to be a $50 card. And the reason it's going to be is you can look at the Mew alternate arts from Fusion Strike, and I think the Mew VMAX is like 40, 50 bucks, something like that. I could be a little off on that, but I really think this thing's going to just keep dropping. So if you want it, just hold off as long as you can. Same with the Charizard. This card's been kind of crazy. I'm surprised how good these cards are doing, to be honest. If they would have just put 3 more special illustration rare shiny Pokemon in Paldean Fates and 3 more regular illustration rare Pokemon, but shiny, this set would have been amazing, because this set's already doing really good. Like, it's doing better than a lot of people thought. And it is fun to open. I knew the pull rates are going to be good. But yeah, looks like last sold price $120. So, kind of crazy. I do think this will get below 100. It's just taking a little longer than I thought. But it's good for the market for some of these cards to do good. The Gardevoir, which in my opinion is the best art in the set. And it looks like this thing's going up a little bit. Not too much, just a few bucks. And for $50, I mean, I could maybe see this card being a $30 card. Like, down the road. This set's still very, very new. So, I mean, even at $50, you get it at $45. It's not the end of the world. But it could hang around $40, $50. So you never really know. It is a beautiful card. Gardevoir is one of the most popular Pokemon ever. And I think it's got the 3rd most cards besides Pikachu and Charizard. Which brings us to another Charizard. The Obsidian Flames Charizard. If you guys want a special illustration of Charizard, at $45, not bad. Shipping included. You know, that guy's got 100%, thousands of sales. $45 shipped is not a bad price at all. I don't think it'll get much cheaper than that. If it does, that's kind of crazy. The only Charizard that I can think of to do that is the Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze, which I think is a $25 Charizard card, maybe $30 Charizard card. Could have gone up. I haven't looked at that card in a couple months, but yeah, $45 I'd pull the trigger. I already own this card. Brittany pulled it for me. The Blastoise EX. I didn't put the Venusaur on here because it just hasn't moved. But I think the Blastoise is moving up a little bit, which is good because I think this art is so underrated. I think it's the best art of the 3. Venusaur is very, very close. I think Charizard is the worst art of the 3, in my opinion. Don't hate me. Last sale was $50. And people are really looking for those nice centered ones for the option of grading down the road. Understandable. But yeah, you just can't beat it. And then you got the Arita Artist. It's just such a good card. So maybe get it before it keeps going up. 151 is... it's crazy. If we don't get like a legit huge reprint, I don't think these cards are ever going to go down in price. It's nuts. Then, of course, the Umbreon VMAX. You know, so on this list, we'll always be looking at these most popular cards, you know, especially the ones that are moving a ton. So you'll always, you know, be up to date on everything, you know, Pokemon investing, Pokemon collecting. You know, this helps for investors and collectors, too. Because like I always say on my channel, we're fans first, collectors second, investors third. And I want you guys to save as much money as possible so you can buy as much products as possible. That was always my main goal. I always hunted for cards. I love singles. I have a lot of completed sets. The more money I saved on cards, the more sets I could complete. You know, just love it. And I could have sold every set that I had during the boom, and I didn't sell nothing during the boom. Which proves I am a fan first, because I, as an investor, it was very dumb of me not to sell all of my vintage during the boom. It's pretty irresponsible. But I didn't care. It took me 20 years to collect those cards, so fan first. So yeah, the Umbreon's just a crazy animal. It's just last sale $700, and then it jumps to $820 down to $649. The stuff doesn't even make sense. Because I've argued this before. I think the Giratina is a better art. You know, I get this art's cute. We actually pulled this day one. I think we sold it for like $500 raw. I do wish I had it because I want to get every Sword and Shield alternate art, and I don't have this one now. But heavily played at $399, damage at $310. People are going to start doing that now because it's such an expensive card. But 820 bucks for a raw card. Kind of crazy. And then you got to be careful, you know, this was Korean and there's a lot of different versions. But yeah, the art, I mean, I get it. It's beautiful. It's, you know, it's cute playing with the moon. But that's why I like the V one better because, you know, Umbreon, the V, it just looks so tough. You know, all the other Pokemon are looking up, you know, run in the night. This one's, you know, making Umbreon look like a little cat. But I'll get a lot of hate for saying this. But yeah, I just like the V better in almost all alternate arts. So, alright, next on the list, card we were just talking about, the Giratina from Lost Origin. Now, in my opinion, this is the best Sword and Shield alternate art card that we got. It's the most unique. It stands out from everything else. You know, you put the Umbreon next to the Leafeon, and next, you know, they're all just cute, playing, giant. This thing really, really sticks out. Like, if the Umbreon was $150, it wouldn't stick out that much from the rest. But we all know it's so expensive, so it sticks out. This thing is true, like, abstract art. It's just really, really different. And, I mean, Giratina isn't the most popular Pokemon in the world. So for this card to be doing this good, you know, same with that Magikarp too. That Magikarp's beautiful. But let's see what this is going for. Last sale, $275. I think the low was $230. Yeah, $232. I also still need this card. I've tried to pull it many, many times. This is one of the few cards I'd love to pull because it's just so beautiful. I'd love to see it just right out of that pack. But if I see a really, really good centered one for a good deal, I'm definitely picking it up. Next on the list, we got the Charizard from 151. It's crazy. These 151 cards are just tanks. 117 down to 110. And then it looks like the last sale was 105. So it looks like we're almost below $100 on this Charizard. That's a good sign. I think it'll just hang around there, probably right around $100. So I think if you're waiting to get it, I really can't see this thing getting too much cheaper. Maybe $80, but the longer we go without a reprint, I really think the prices are going to maybe even go up. So you never know. This could be a $200 card down the road, $250 card in the next couple of years. You never really know. But yeah, like I said, if you find a nice copy, you know, in person or whatever it is, good deal, around $100, $90, whatever it is, I would totally feel safe picking that up. And I don't think you'll ever really lose money on it. The Pikachu with gray felt hat. I'm still waiting for this to drop more. I think it's going to drop a little bit more. I think it's going to be a $50 card. Which, it should be about a $50 card. So, last sale, $85. You can get it shipped all day long at $85. $85.90. See if anybody paid any crazy prices. No, 80 to 85. Not bad. Yeah, I think just keep waiting. There's so many of these graded. And I really think if you really, really want one and you're not super crazy, like if let's say you don't want to grade your card, I've seen really cheap PSA A copies of this card. Just pick up a PSA A copy, crack the slab, boom, you got the card for your binder. Because people just don't want PSA 8s anymore. Even PSA 9s. PSA 9 and the Near Mint card are almost the exact same price now. Not for vintage, but for modern. Alright, last card is the Roaring Moon EX. This is another card that's just done really, really well. It's held on pretty good. Still around that $55 mark. Was over $100 for quite a while. Yeah, a couple months. And it's slowly all the way down, but let's see, last few sales around $55. Not too bad. I'd probably pull the trigger on this one. I could maybe see it being about a $40 card. I know the Iron Valiant, I believe, is right around $25-30. I was going to put that one on the list also, but I know people are chasing this Roaring Moon still a little bit. Beautiful card. Got a lot of different Pokemon in it. Both of those cards are great. I think Paradox Rift is one of the best sets. I'm actually going to make a video about it soon. So yeah, this is Pokemon Market Monday. I'm going to be doing this every single Monday. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you guys want me to add anything like graded cards or maybe some Sun and Moon, I definitely can do that. And let me know down below if you guys are going to get anything on this list or anything you've been eyeing. I'd love to know. But otherwise, I want you guys to have a great day. And if you guys want to check out what I think is one of the best base sets we've ever had, check this video right here. Otherwise, see you later.